your motivation is simply a lack of information because most people propagate the message of there's motivation and there's discipline almost like it's two separate things. But that's actually completely false. No matter who it is that you've been listening to and they tell you these things, it's completely wrong. And why should you listen to me? Well, honestly, I'm just a random guy on the internet. You shouldn't. But listen to it, take it, think about it, and I think you'll find it pretty rational what I'm going to say. Now let's get into it. Because motivation and discipline are actually the same thing. Now, you may think, what the hell, you're crazy, that doesn't make any sense. Everyone says you have to be disciplined, not motivated. Wrong. Motivation and discipline are just two words as hot and cold are. Because hot is motivation. It's like a campfire that you feed fuel to. It may last an hour or two, but as soon as you stop feeding it fuel, it dies. And the same is for discipline. It's like an ice cube in a freezer that maintains that temperature and never melts. The ice cube never melts. But it always maintains the temperature because the environment always knows the predictable future, which is it's always going to be cold. It's always going to keep the ice cube frozen. Now, let me take a breath because I've been talking for a while. Here's the thing. Motivation and discipline, like I said, are the same thing. But it's the difference between hot and cold. When you have motivation, you see a motivational video of some edited music overlaid David Goggins motivation shit. You're fired up. You are the campfire. You feel it inside of you. You're like, I'm motivated. I'm going to change my life. I'm going to hit my goals. No, you're not. Let's be honest. Now that we have that out of the way, you can actually use that fire to create discipline. And discipline is simply the ice cube. Because the ice cube has its own environment that is consistent. And all discipline is consistent action or consistent informed action. Because, like I said in the beginning of the video, motivation is uninformed. Like it's like uninformed. That's all it is. I'll just end it there. So, to create discipline, all you need to do is get motivated and then find out what environment you need to be in. An environment doesn't mean physical. It means up here. It means what's going on inside the mind. What things are you doing? What people are you around that's influencing you? Who do you follow on social media? Do you want to be on social media a lot? Do you not? You figure these things out, and then only then you can become disciplined. You can stop relying on motivation to push you to do X, do Z, do Y. Like X, Y, Z. You have to you have to understand this. I'm no different from you. I procrastinate. I'm not how do I put this? I'm not any different from you. And I need you to understand that. I'm a normal 17-year-old kid. And all I've done is observe and think. Logically think through the processes of life and come to some realizations. I have much more to realize, much more to think about, and much more to share with you. But my message to you and what I want you to walk away with this video, like holding, is motivation and discipline are not two different things. They are simply the same thing, but at different temperatures. And what you need to do is take the campfire of the flame, or the flame of the campfire, rather, and turn that into an ice cube in a freezer, a consistent environment where all you do is act on the specific tasks to keep the ice cube frozen. And if you understand what I'm saying and you've watched to this point, you're not a dumbass. So subscribe, like, comment, show me some hate, show me some love. It's up to you. But with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found it valuable, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.